So, 3 years ago today, I uploaded my first ever video which kickstarted the channel to how we know it today. And for that, I'm going to show a brief history of my channel. So obviously, we're going to start at the very start when I uploaded my first ever video simply named What? Which was just me taking a Piggy character's helmet on and off in Roblox Studio. I can remember when I first started my channel, I used Roblox's built-in screen recorder, which, if you've ever tried using it at least once, you know the quality is absolutely terrible. But after a while, I switched to the Xbox Game Bar, which had way better quality. My first ever video using the Xbox Game Bar was titled, What Happens When I Join a Piggy Public Server, and consisted of me playing Carnival in Piggy. You could tell the quality difference between this video and the videos before this. This video was way higher quality. Straight after this video, I made my first ever video on Roblox Arsenal, which was the start of an excellent era, one of my favourites by far. Then straight after that, I uploaded my first ever video recorded with a real life camera, or basically my phone camera. This was also my first ever video to feature my voice, which at the time was very high pitched compared to today. The phone that I was using was a Nokia G10, and I remember it being really bad. It was very slow. The video after this was the first gameplay video that I used my voice in, but nothing really special happened in it, so we'll not really talk about it for too long. The next couple of videos are quite stale, but then I released my first ever crossover video. It was titled Helping Gaming with Top Cow with his build mode, and it featured me helping Top Cow and his brother with an old map of his. He later made a video playing this map around almost 3 years ago at this point. The next video of interest was titled Helping My Friends with a Speedrun, which was technically my first ever speedrun video. Now I'll admit, it was terrible. Now I don't know the time because the video actually ended before I actually escaped the map, but when I ended the recording the time was 1:20, so I know it wasn't a good time considering I did this with Top Cow and Fluffner too, a trio. A few videos later, I made my first ever video that I recorded on the PS5. The video was pretty boring because it was just 8 full minutes of me driving around in a game called The Crew. However, this game has been shut down now anyway. Then I made a video titled Tiger Adventures No. 1 Pyramid Walkthrough. This was technically the first video that I made that was part of a series, because I also made 2 more Tiger Adventures videos after this. This video is also pretty well known among my early fans because it was a decent map, and I even have the build mode map to this day, and when links got added to Piggy build mode, I even updated the build to feature these new links. After this, it was very stale, but the next point of interest is titled Top Cow and Rainbow Meerkat Need to See This, with Meerkat infamously spelled wrong. This was my first ever video that was recording using OBS Studio, and also one of the few that were ever recorded with the OBS because I didn't really use it much. Then a while after this, I made my first and only Fortnite video. I only ever made one for good reason, and I was terrible in this clip. I only really played the game like once or twice after this clip, and I still have the game installed, I just haven't played it in like 2 years or so. Then I accidentally created a famous moment on my channel. Around the start of August 2022, I was trying to explain my lack of an intro to one of my early Arsenal montages, but when I realised how it sounded out of context, it created this famous clip of me laughing.
Because the first take, when I was saying on my best shot, I said on my best S word.
I remember I didn't upload it until about a week later, but this will always have a place in my heart. I then created my first ever If My Channel Had Credits video. In fact, if I wasn't at 100 plus subs right now, I would probably still do these. Then a while later, I released what would later become my most viewed video yet, which at this time had around 23,000 views. And then later on, I released my first ever trailer for Dreams Recreated. This also doubled as my first ever Minecraft video. I released the trailer after I had started building some of the locations I was going to be in, but then as you know, I pretty much abandoned Dreams Recreated for over a year. Now I'm going to speedrun through some of these for a while. Next, I released my channel Era by Era, in which I famously predicted the future as I said in one of my recent videos. Then I won a manhunt, which was me and Top Cow against his brother. Then I found a duplication glitch after my game crashed. Next I participated in Minecraft Competitors 1, hosted by Top Cal's brother, which I died in. Next up, I found a lost shulker box in Regular Survival World, and also started making more content about Regular Survival World. The next video was my first ever video to feature Riley. I next made a video about a really challenging raid, and then it was pretty dry from that point on until I started Project Diorite, better known as the base upgrade videos. And then I started to create videos that I knew would pop off. And then finally for this segment, I built Lake Southerson Bridge. Then after that video, my channel entered its dark ages. None of my videos were getting many views, so I started speedrunning with some S3 members, even creating a second channel for it. But then, this all came to an end with the S3 drama that I uploaded about 5 videos about, or 500 if you're an S3 member. At this point, I knew I needed to find another place to start back up from the drama, so I released a second trailer for Dreams Recreated with a confirmed release date. I later released it, made a sequel and then a new perspective. And big mistake. Basically, it had a lot of S3 in it, and the S3s didn't like that and tried to show that through a tiny raid in my Discord server. And that is where we are up to now. And I'm going to leave it there. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe. It helps out a ton. Also, I created a montage video similar to how I did last year with different stages of my channel. So that will be, you could probably find this on the screen that you're looking at now. But I'll see you there, I guess.